What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the mountain.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I know. He got in trouble this morning, that little guy right there. He's been pushing the envelope here lately. Well, it is a steamy, humid day here on the mountain already. It's probably about noon, somewhere around there. We've been up for hours. Actually grilled some steaks last night and some taters and some vegetables. And we had one of them bag-in Caesar salads. Y'all ever had one of them bag-in Caesar salads?
Because I was lazy and just bought a bag of salad.
Bought a bag of salad, but it was a good meal, big meal.
Yeah.
And then we had some steak and duck eggs this morning with some taters.
How was it, by the way?
Great. It's absolutely amazing. So we've had a lot of big things going on here lately, guys. I haven't done one of these here vlog things in a while on Come On Homesteading because we have been moving and grooving on this channel, guys. And I've been giving y'all filet mignon for a couple of months now. It seems like it's been a while since we've done one of these.
Mm-hmm.
But we're doing this because we got some big deliveries this past week. That's going to be a game changer. Game changer for the mountain. But we've also been getting a lot of stuff done. One of the things that I got done is, as you can see, Taxi. Boy, isn't Taxi looking good? Look at old Taxi looking scrumptious. Taxi had a flat tire that kept going flat on me. That one right there. And it is tubed. So I jacked it up and took it off the rim, took it off the tractor, took it up to Magazine Tire and Service Center there. Love those people, great. And they tried to patch the one tube and then put it back on and got another hole, so something was going on in the tire there. There was some thorn or something that was in there, so we ended up putting a new tube in there and getting the tire all sanded down on the inside and all of that, and got all of that fixed. She's ready to ride the tractor.
Just see how it fit.
Yeah, she's about to get a whole lot of that tractor right there.
Them scratches.
Get them. No, Domino doesn't have fleas, guys. He's on the flea and tick pills. He's on the peels.
No, he just likes them back scratches.
Yeah, he's like me. He'll go up against a tree and just start scratching. But I wanted to get Taxi fixed because that road is on a whole nother level of bad. My back's been killing me lately, guys, and going up and down that road it's
rough.
It's a nightmare. She was just saying on the way up here, her watch thinks she's exercising when she's driving down the road. That's bad whenever your smartwatch.
It's like, get it, girl.
Yeah, talking about it.
And I'm just driving.
And all we're doing is driving down the driveway. So the box blade is about to get used quite a bit. That's why I wanted to get a Taxi running, because Taxi's the box blading tractor. And she's been wanting to do it, so going to put her on it here soon. I'm also going to do it because it's not something that's just going to happen in a day. It's a half a mile up here, guys, and the whole thing is bad. So it's going to take a lot of trips and beat the what's happenings out of both of us doing it. So we're going to swap out on it. Probably start doing it in the evenings, just making some runs every evening and chip away at it, because it's a pretty big project. So that is definitely going to have to take place here real soon. See, Uber has actually loaded up on the truck over here with the bucket and the grapple and the bush hog. Uber just did some time at the 41.36. Went out there and did some stuff for Mel and Gary. Gary asked me a couple of weeks ago if after the special hunt, if I would come out there and clear some land for his hunting stuff there that's really thick. And when he said really thick, I didn't know he was talking about that thick. Guys, you want to talk about beating the what's happenings out of me. It beat the what's happenings out of me. By the time I was done with that, guys, I could barely move. I was so sore. And then we hung out and had burgers and what was it, macaroni salad or something like that. And but we got a lot done. I cut probably a mile into their property, into the mountains back there, and it's thick. It's thicker than anything that's here on this mountain. And opened up about 4 good areas for him for hunting, with a bunch of trails and stuff back there, so him and Abe can get back there easier. They can ride the e-bikes and stuff back there now, or the side-by-side, or whatever they choose to take. So that should definitely give them a good start on setting up a couple of new hunting areas and stuff. Because doing it by hand out there with it being that thick, guys, would have took 6 hunting seasons to do what I did in, 6-7 hours. So we got that done. To be honest with you, I'm surprised I didn't rip a hydraulic line as thick as that stuff was, and I choked myself. I had a vine about that big around catch me in the throat and pin me, and I had to like reach out and put it in reverse and back up, because I almost got demomocated. Yeah, it was serious. I was like, it was not fun. A little scratched up, a little beat up, but we got it done. Got Uber back. We're actually about to take Uber to HQ. I'll be working with Country Road Cure tomorrow. They're coming out to help me with the golf cart, so we got that coming up. Hopefully we can get the golf cart running. This has been like a year and something project. Put it on hold for a while because there was a lot of stuff that needed to be gotten. Well, everything's been gotten now, so hopefully we don't run into more issues. But Roxanne's probably going to be going back to work and all of that stuff soon, so she wanted to get that project knocked out, and reached out to me, and I was like, yeah, we can work that out. We got a bunch of big stuff coming up here next month. So 2 long weekends are pretty much off the books as far as getting projects done next month. So one, the guys' fishing trip, big one. Levi's coming up with his friend, and it's going to be like a lot of father-son type what's happening for this one this year, which is cool. I started bringing Levi last year. His birthday is October the 2nd, so it's a good birthday present for him every year to come to the annual guys fishing trip. So we do that. This year he wants to bring his friend Caden, so he'll be coming, and then a bunch of other people are bringing their son, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a real nice trip. And then the girls are going to do a little girls what's happening that weekend as well. So
I don't know what we're doing yet, but
don't
we'll
know.
get it all worked out.
Yeah, they're going to be doing something. And then the first week of October, we got Bike Blues and Barbecue that Tim and Meredith and me and Danielle and Anthony and Roxanne are going to attend. And I think Mel and Gary are going to ride out there for the day, for one of the days. So that's coming up here real soon too. And then I think that's it as far as October goes. And yeah, it's been a busy year, guys. And this year has flown by. We was just driving through the creek talking about next month the creek's going to start flowing again. So that's why we got to get Taxi. Taxi looks good back there. I love Taxi. Taxi going because we need to get that road fixed before it starts raining. And we had a really wet winter last year, guys. We had a wet year last year. And if that happens again this year, there's not going to be no fixing it. So we need to get that done. But Danielle's been working on a project here on the mountain. We're going to go over there and check that out. And then after that, we'll talk about the deliveries that we got. Pretty cool. It kind of feeds into everything that we got going on here. As y'all know, the greenhouse is up now. If you haven't watched the video about the raised beds right there, don't have a clue. She built those. And has more stuff coming for the garden that she'll be putting together and organizing. But maybe y'all can help us. So this is our area right here. We got behind there here and in the front here and over in this area. We're wanting to design raised beds in different areas around the greenhouse. The greenhouse kind of the centerpiece of the whole thing. And really start designing and getting ready for our outdoor garden area. It'll expand. It's not going to happen all at once. It's going to be something that eventually grows into like this section over here. We're going to start this year. And inside the greenhouse, we've already got 3 of the raised beds, and we're probably going to have more coming. Also some more stuff on the inside. Yourgreenhouses.com that supplied the greenhouse is also going to be supplying a lot of the raised beds and stuff for out here as well. And we've already talked to them. They're going to be sending me the glass and stuff that's missing on there and the hinges for up there. And he told me to get on the website and kind of design the area that we want to do, and they'll ship that stuff as well. So we got a lot of doing to do.
Very quickly too, because
Yeah.
season is here.
It's already started. Yeah, we're already behind. So we're probably going to have to like buy starts at this point. These are those guys. This is like your standard one. But I ordered these last year and I got tall because I got a bad back. We need some scale. We need some scale. There you go.
Sit down in it. If it was a full bathtub, it would be amazing.
Yeah. We need one of those and turn it into a jacuzzi with a bottom and everything.
You should.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But they're big beds, guys.
Yeah, they're huge.
Big beds. So that's going to really help with the bad back because you don't even have to bend over that much, you know what I mean? And you can weed it and stuff like that. I didn't want it too many on the ground with the way that my back was, and her back's not much better.
No.
She's got a bad back herself. So to try to get it elevated a little bit, I think is going to be huge for us here on the mountain. But also, as you can see, we're getting ready for hunting season. We're getting ready for hunting season. We thought that we wouldn't have to cut grass again out here on the mountain, but we was wrong.
Yeah.
We was wrong.
Need to cut this end.
Johnny needs to get back to work, and I'm going to need to bush hog out there again.
Yeah, HQ needs cut too before we
HQ.
put it all away.
Yeah. HQ still has the zero turn out there, so we can cut that. No. We'll probably get on that this week, more than likely this weekend, and one of the evenings or something like that. That'll be a good little evening project after she gets off work. She's always wanting to get it after she gets off work. She works at a desk all day.
Yes.
And I work outside all day, so maybe that'll be a project she can get sometime this week, because that is something that I don't have to be involved in.
No.
And by the end of the day, guys, my back is so tore up and beat up. Ugh. I guess this is gonna end up being just a full what's little projects we're about to start doing to kind of finalize some things around here. For one, the outdoor kitchen has been up there forever, and I love the view there. Fall's coming, and we actually have a view of Mount Magazine there when fall, all the leaves fall. So we're going to be moving the outdoor up underneath the pergola, taking this off. I put this up last year just in case when we had a party, and it doesn't really leak. It does fill up right here. There's a track system right here that catches the water, and it kind of overfills. It's not draining properly. So I'm going to need to drill some holes at each end, but then it shouldn't leak in here. And if you remember, these open up and close. So we're going to turn this into the grill area, the outdoor kitchen area. A little bit more space, a little bit more conducive, is that the word? For entertaining?
Yes.
And stuff like that. Stop digging. No. Y'all got holes everywhere. There ain't no need to just keep digging.
But this I would love to get.
Coming in the fall.
Yeah.
In the fall. All this dies in the fall.
Oh, yeah.
These, what's it called?
Okay.
Poka.
Oh.
poke,
Yeah, I'm
poke.
eating.
Yeah,
Poke
all
salad.
of, yeah, all of that is poke,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's
not
too
eating
big to eat.
that. Well, if
Eh,
you don't cook it right, it'll
You
kill
die.
you.
Yeah, and I try not to eat stuff like that
I don't
because
want
I'm
a
definitely
chance.
not going to cook it right. So all of this will be going out the woods here this winter. That way we got the Mount Magazine view plus the creek view at the bottom and also the pond view over there. So we're definitely moving the outdoor kitchen, some lighting and all kinds of other stuff to install here. And also want to open up that front right there just for sitting and hanging out because we do that a lot there when the dogs ain't sitting in our chairs and making them all disgusting, which they've been doing a lot here lately. Yeah.
He's hiding.
Look at him hiding. He's hiding because he knows he just got in trouble for digging. That's funny. The funny thing is, guys, they'll dig in the rocks and stuff. I build them that bed and stuff like that. They won't use it. They'll lay on everything else but that bed.
I don't think there's a hair on the bed.
Yeah, they nice, comfortable bed, and they literally lay on our chairs, dig holes in the rocks, like everywhere. And there's all these woods out here that they could go in the shade and dig, but no, they want to dig what I worked hard to install.
Yeah, and it's where we walk.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. That joke got a personality on him. All right, are you ready to show them what you're excited about? Yep.
Yes.
All right, guys. That didn't sound too excited, right?
I'm making sure. Yes. We finally, well, not finally because it's happening so fast. We got how much?
We got 6 tons of dirt.
Topsoil and
sifted topsoil. So there's no sticks, no rocks, no nothing. Good premium topsoil. As you can see right here. This is some really good dirt too, guys. Look at this. Let me dig in here. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that good premium dirt.
This would have been a great fort as a kid.
Yeah. So we got that beds and the ones that we have coming. But that's not all.
And we also got how much?
4 yards
Of compost.
some good premium compost as well. We got it delivered by Wiley there. Trying to use Wiley for as much stuff as possible to help his new business. And yeah, it's more than enough for all the raised beds and also a good start on a compost pile. Yeah, look at this, good quality. Look at that. Look at that quality compost right there. So the goal is I'm going to put 3 walls up, one in the back, a heavy duty one in the back, one on the sides right here. We can start adding to this pile. We got all that hay in there with the goats. The goats don't eat.
Compost on your face.
Compost on the face. But the goats has got all that hay that they walk on and pee on and all that other stuff and won't eat from those big round bells. I'll end up putting those in here. Grass clippings, some of that rabbit poo-poo, some of the chicken poo-poo, all of that kind of stuff around the mountain here. Start adding to this pile, plus our scraps and stuff and coffee grinds and all of that other stuff. And by having the walls up there, I'll be able to bring Uber in here and scoop it and turn it, you know, once a month or whatever, and start making our own compost. We're not going to fill those big old raised beds up, guys, with just the dirt and the compost because, well, that's just wasting a lot of dirt. So we have all of those to make sure that cedar is okay to use, because I was worried growing around cedars and pines are really acidic and stuff, so it's not really that great. But come to find out, cedar is actually a very good wood to use in the bottom of your raised beds.
It decomposes
slowly because it doesn't rot like other wood. So one of the projects that we have to do especially this fall when it cools down a little bit. I've been putting it off, guys, because I don't want to do it in 105-degree temperature. Is we need to get all of those cedars de-limbed, cut up for posts, and also the bigger ones for you know, milling and stuff like that. So there's a lot, literally goes all the way around to right there. So start that sooner than later. We're not going to do it all right now while it's still hot, but we're going to do enough of them to be able to cut up and put in the bottom of there. Then we'll put topsoil on top of that, and then put, you know, a couple of inches of compost on top of that. And that should make for an amazing raised bed start, for sure. And then, like I said, next year we'll have our own compost, you know, to kind of go, because we're definitely not going to use all of that for the amount that we're doing this year. But it will definitely be a good base to start with all the other stuff, because just the hay alone that we have in there is half that, at least right now, that we'll be able to mix in there.
Yeah.
So definitely looking forward to it. We're going to have some fresh vegetables on the mountain.
If we get started.
Yeah, if we get started.
Which, why won't we could just start with that little one right now. Just to get it going.
Oh, we're going to do the big one too.
Well,
that's coming. As soon as we have one more delivery coming this week. As soon as we get that here, we're starting.
Okay.
Because the other stuff that we got coming is going to take a little while to get here. But just those three and the couple things that we got coming will be a great start. I think we'll be able to grow quite a bit of vegetables and stuff for fall. Like I said, we're not trying to go over the top for fall. This is just a start, but we do want to steady add to it and build on it, so come spring we have a nice platform to be able to really grow some vegetables this spring. And she's wanting honey, she's wanting bees, I want honey and bees, so got to think about that as well. Get with Tim and see about getting some swarm traps built. That way we're ready for springtime to come, to be able to kind of catch our own bees and actually start that. But there's a lot of stuff that you got to get to kind of get going on that. So this winter we'll probably start investing in that and start, you know, getting the supplies that we need so we're ready for spring to do bees. Yeah. We're not going to start out with like 12 hives or nothing like that. Probably start out one hive and, you know, just kind of learn and kind of chip our way through it. So, and still got a lot of other stuff to fix too. That's been a point of contention here lately. She'll be making a video on that here real soon. This one right here has been a point of contention as well. It's actually going back to the shop. Freedom weekend was a little harder on it than I thought. I thought I just broke the CV axle, but I got that fixed. But yeah, there's a bigger problem. Hopefully it's just the calipers and not the transmission, but I don't know yet. Got to get it took apart and see. So I've already talked to them up there at Magazine Tire and Service Center. They know it's coming. So we're going to get the verdict on that here soon. I'd like to get that fixed before winter for sure. Especially with it snowing and stuff like that, having a look will be nice. So, because the last 3 winters, well, 2 winters, I didn't have mine running the first winter. It's been 4-wheeler, which was a game changer out here in the winter to be able to water everything and keep everybody kicking. But this year, I'd really like to have the side-by-side. I actually seen a trailer that would work perfectly for the side-by-side at Harbor Freight or somewhere.
Well, you got my little trailer too.
Yeah, and then she's got a little one, which will be key for the winter. And then plus we got hunting season coming up, literally in like 2 weeks now. So, like I said, we're trying to get all that dialed in now. If you missed it on Come On Keeping It Real, I broke the pull string for it. Ordered more. They came in. Wrong ones. So I got to go back to the drawing board with that, but I'm running out of time. And then plus I was out here test shooting, and 2 of my little feather things, what are they called? Leave it in the comments. Came off 2 of my bolts. So yeah, hunting season's not starting out too well with the old crossbow. All right, guys. Well, I'm surprised I ain't seen Eclipse. Oh, she's
Under the terrace.
yeah, she's
She heard Domino get in trouble. She ain't gonna have no part of it.
yeah, she's under there. I don't know if y'all can see her. Midnight. I know y'all be asking about Midnight. Midnight is over there in the boneyard in her condo. She done moved back into her yellow condo over there. Me and her hung out yesterday a little bit. So she's funny. She reminds me of Ryder. She has to press up against my leg and rub. She's a trip. All right, guys, this is just a little vlog, a little check-in. Wanted to let y'all know about the big deliveries. She's picking at me.
My hair's everywhere.
The big deliveries that came, it's huge. It's definitely another step towards self-sufficiency. And we're excited about it, guys. And we hope that you are too. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to Don't Have a Clue and to come on homesteading and keeping it real. Come on. All right, guys. Love every single one of y'all. Hopefully you are having a great weekend. Until we see each other again, come on. Let's go on another adventure.